Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. Book review. Here we go. Never Split the Difference, Negotiating as if your life depended on it, is written by Chris Voss. He is a powerhouse. He's the lead in the crisis negotiation unit, former FBI, and now he's just unloading all the truths and all the persuasive techniques in one little easy to read book. Negotiation is a part of life. Whether you're trying to get that promotion, whether you're talking about splitting and managing time with your partner, or whether you're negotiating that sale to hit target, you gotta negotiate. This bad boy has 10 easy to read chapters, and each chapter essentially outlines a tactic, something very tangible that you can do right now to be a better negotiator. And some of these tactics, like this one I love, super simple, is just mirroring. What is the other person doing? Can you ever so slightly mirror what they're doing to not be too obvious, but to reflect so that they subconsciously understand that you're paying attention? So Chris's main argument for Never Split the Difference is that people are emotional. And because they're emotional, they could become a little unpredictable unless you hit on the proper emotional and social triggers. Sure, there's also Getting the Yes by Roger Fisher, or Start with No by Jim Camp. And then there's also To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink. There's something about the stakes, the stories, the seeing it through Chris's eyes that really add a lot of color and pump this up. And that's what's so impactful about this book. And remember, this is coming from a guy that could not afford to lose. At any point, if you negotiate any less, someone's gonna come back with less limbs or the former self. In the end, is it a buy or a borrow? I'm saying buy. And you probably have guessed it, I am just a huge fan of just the stories based on his experience. It just paints a more clear picture and it really drives the point home. And even if some of the tactics were inspired by previous authors from the books I just mentioned, again, it just drives the point home because, hey, other books talk about getting to the win-win situation, sure, lowest common denominator for both parties to finally get the deal over with. But this one, you cannot settle for less because lives are at stake. Why shouldn't we be able to apply that in our daily lives? Am I right? And that's why I say the key strengths towards Never Split the Difference is essentially that story, the credibility that Chris really provides in his commentary, from his experience. The weakness, I would have really loved things that didn't work. I find that actually learning what didn't work more sticky than the stuff that did. I would highly recommend this book for any managers who are just either negotiating in terms of time with other departments. I would recommend this to obviously salespeople, right? Good refreshers, some different new tactics or insight and angles that you could really appreciate. Entrepreneurs, you're getting venture capital or negotiating pretty much anything, right, while starting up your venture. And individuals who are just committed to bettering themselves, bettering their communication, and really mastering negotiation. All right, thank you so much for checking out this review. My name's Truman. If I missed anything and you read the book, would love to know your thoughts in the comments of this review. If I helped you out at all, please like this review up. Or if you have questions about it, more than happy to answer. With that, I'd really appreciate you showing your support by either this bad boy, the like button, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join me on this journey. Other than that, I'll check you in the next video.